A little squeeze on the E550's throttle creates a solid glide forward that strains your neck, tightens your back muscles, and sees this classy Benz charge with buttery smoothness towards the horizon ahead. Even at very low revs, there's always a pile of thrust ready to get things moving, and if you open it up, it pounces forward, barks, snarls, and rockets the E550 along as if it's been rear-ended by a dump truck. However you drive it, there's a remarkably quiet, smooth effortlessness to the acceleration. That's because of torque, which is the manly car specification, the reason for the tester's massive low-end pull, and the all-important number for moving heavy things like transports and trains and great big luxury sedans with more leather and wood than the living room section at Leon's. 443 pound-feet of the stuff come from this 4.7-liter V8 with twin-turbo and direct injection, creating what used to be the impossible. Good mileage with gobs of power. That torque alongside the not-too-shabby 400 horses went to all four wheels via 4Matic all-wheel drive, and the tester got the ultimate in winter safety equipment, proper winter tires. Set up thusly, whatever concoction of pavement, snow, or today icy slush passes beneath, this winter-busting posh rocket gets moving over it with no slipping or sliding or drama. The traction is just as effortless as the torque output. And there's effortlessness on board because the E550 does everything for you. Wipers self-activate, the climate control self-adjusts, and the seatbelts even self-tighten. Once you figure out the central command system, you can even control hundreds of functions with just a few millimeters of fingertip movement too. The car even watches your blind spots for you, and its tight turning circle and light steering and backup camera make it super easy to park with one finger and no worries. There's a camera in front too. It scans the road ahead and tells these fancy LED projectors where to put their highly saturating, very clean white light and when to turn the adaptive automatic high beams on and off in response to oncoming traffic. In real time, this all ensures that you have light where it's needed with no effort, meaning that even the lighting system makes your drive easier. So you're picking up a theme here, effortlessness, and that extends beyond the power and the traction and those fantastic lights right down to little touches like these dynamic seat bolsters. That's the part of the seat that holds you in place, and in this car, when I steer to the left, the bolster on the right-hand side tightens up against me to keep me stable in the seat, and vice versa. What you notice is that after 7 or 8 hours of driving, your back muscles aren't sore and tight from working to hold you in place because the seat does it for you. It's little touches like these that all add up in this car. The aluminum and leather-lined cabin looks and feels world-class, and it's slathered with detail. The cluster is gorgeous, and despite all the high-tech goodies in here, it manages a sort of laid-back and traditional ambiance that puts tranquility ahead of technology. Tranquility until you turn up the dial on the awesome Harman Kardon stereo system, which is fantastic, but still no match for the twin-turbo stereo under the hood. I love the giant center console storage bin and its ability to swallow my camera, and my rear seat passengers love the sunshades above and behind them. The rest button is also great because it keeps the heat on for you for a while you're gone. As expected of a car with this sort of price tag, complaints are limited. Whether you dial the suspension into its sport or comfort mode, the ride can be a little sharp and jagged on rough highways. Controls behind the steering wheel are a mess too. Because you engage park from a button mounted to a shifter that sits where every other car puts its wiper stick, I accidentally put it in park when I wanted to clean the windshield. Thankfully, I wasn't moving too quickly. End of the day, when it comes to eating up long distances, especially on slippery roads, the effortlessness built into the E550 4Matic should keep drivers at ease and relaxed, thanks in no small part to the world-class engine and world-class all-wheel drive. This all supports luxury driving, but also safety and peace of mind when the roads don't cooperate. Here's a machine that'll please luxury aficionados with its ability to turn in effortless drives through almost anything, and with that huge torque output on constant standby, it's going to please performance buffs too. Pricing with the twin-turbo V8 and 4Matic starts around $76. Thanks for watching.